I want y'all to listen to me for just a minute. Some of y'all seen the movie The Lion King. Now picture this. There's this young lion, Simba. He's the son of a king, but he's still just a kid. He's still learning. He's still trying to figure out who he is. And one day he ends up in this place that he's got no business being. It's a narrow gorge with steep walls on either side. And it's quiet at first, but then you can feel it before you can even hear it. The ground starts shaking, the dust starts rising, and then boom, out of nowhere, a full stampede of wildebeest running straight at him. Simba freezes. He's trapped. There's no way out. But his father sees him. And Mufasa doesn't hesitate. He jumps straight into the gorge. He doesn't weigh the risk. He risks his life and jumps straight into the jaws of death just to get his son. And he does it. He throws his son to safety and he saves his life. Simba lives, but Mufasa doesn't make it out. And this is where it gets heavy, because Simba doesn't see the whole picture. He doesn't see everything that happened. He didn't see the betrayal. All he knows is that his father rescued him and now he's gone. So he's standing there looking at his father's lifeless body and he's screaming, "Dad, get up, Dad." The kind of grief that knocks the air out of your chest. And this is where the enemy swoops in. Simba doesn't even know how to process what just happened. He's standing there in the lowest moment, in the lowest place of his life. And the enemy comes up and he says, "Look what you've done. This is all your fault." And you can see it hit. That lie starts to take root immediately. And Simba's trying to make sense of it. It was an accident. I didn't mean for this to happen. I don't know what to do. And then the enemy whispers one line that has wrecked more lives than any other lie ever told. He says, "Run away. Run away and never come back." And Simba, just like a lot of us, listens and he runs away. And the twist here is he doesn't run straight into misery and grief. He actually runs into what looks like a pretty good life. He finds new friends, they party, they eat, they have fun. He's trying to find connection. Hakuna Matata, no worries for the rest of your days. Just live in the moment. Don't think about the past. Don't worry about the future. And honestly, it looks appealing. But if you watch really close, you can see it. It's empty. It's disconnected. It is not who he was created to be. He is a king who is living without a calling. And years go by, just like that. Life is going on until he runs into a memory. A wise old man from his past, Rafiki. And Rafiki starts telling him about his father, and Simba's confused. He's like, "You don't know my father. You never knew my father." And Rafiki says, "Correction. I know your father. He still lives." That hits Simba in a way that he's never felt before. Inside, he just knows it can't be true, but something in there wants it to be, so he follows Rafiki and they go to this place. It's quiet, and there's water, and it's still and reflective. And Rafiki says, "Look." And Simba does. And he sees his own reflection. And he said, "That's just me. It's not my father. I'm just looking at myself. I'm nobody. I'm nothing." And Rafiki says, "Look closer." And this is the moment when Simba leans in and he looks closer. Something begins to shift. And right there in his own reflection, he sees his identity open up right before his eyes. He sees his father staring back at him. Not physically standing there, but undeniably present. And Rafiki tells him the truth that he's been running from his whole life. Your father lives in you. And that is the moment that everything changes, because it's not about running anymore. It's about going back to what you were made for. Here's the point, because this is not just a movie, it's us. We were all created with purpose by a Father who didn't stay distant. Jesus saw us trapped in the stampede of sin, brokenness, and death, and he ran right into the middle of it to save our lives. And it cost him his. And just like Simba, we have all had moments where we've looked at the wreckage we have caused, and we've thought the same thing. This is all my fault. I've gone too far. I don't know what to do. And the enemy creeps in and gets real close and real personal. And he says, run. Run away and never come back. And a lot of people do. We run into lives that feel good. Distractions, pleasures, numbing the pain with addictions. Surrounding ourselves with things that keep us from thinking too deeply. And on the surface, it works for a while. But that is not the life that we were created for. That is not who you are. And here's the truth. The Father is not dead. Jesus rose. And if you belong to him, he is still alive, not somewhere distant. He lives inside you. So when you look at your life, don't just stop at the guilt, the mistakes, the past, the failures. Look closer. Because the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives inside you. And if you're still here, you were made for something more, and you were made to come home.